Okay, Friday morning in the kingdom, and Jack the Raven is in the background cawing away. He's calling out the squirrels to come and play. Yes, go on, squirrels, go play with Jack the Raven. I don't know, maybe Jack is drunk. He partied all night and just getting home now. All right, this morning we woke up to -3, but feels like -6. Lies. It's warm out here. Another warm day. On the yo-yo scale, +27 Fahrenheit, but feels like -19. Yes, it's warm out here. Unreal. I remember growing up, it was so cold and chilly and windy and everything. Oh, wait, that was down in southern Manitoba. Now look at us up here in northern Manitoba. It's warm, but windy. I don't know where all this wind is coming from. I blame those wind generators they're putting up all around the world. It's speeding it up. Yes, the wind blows into the generator and then the wind gets going faster and faster. All right, so it's been 5 days since we planned to go for water. That was on Sunday. Now we're going today because the conditions are better. All right, let's see if we can scroll this way. There's no sun yet. Oh, I'm going to have to cough. Oh, at my age, I'm lucky I didn't throw my back out. All right, the sun's trying to come up. We're not sure what kind of day we're going to have. But we're up early, and we're getting an early start today because we're going into WHO-ville. Yes, WHO-ville. And look who's in the truck already. Brad, the new hire. Just like when we grew up in the small town of Alexander, just outside of Brandon, Manitoba, in the pink house. When we went to town, which was Brandon, to do shopping and stuff, we were always the first in the car. And you see, Brad is already called shotgun. He's sitting on the passenger side. He should be in the back of the truck or riding on the wagon or the trailer behind with the water tank. Yes. All right. So he's ready to go to town because Johnny G's bringing the order of beverage. Yes, he's bringing the beer. Yes. So Brad probably wants to go to town to be first in line to get the fresh beer that's not a week old. I think it is a week old. Yeah. Order on Sunday, get on Friday or Saturday or Sunday. So it'd probably take a week. But he's ready to go in the truck. Unreal. The new hires of today know to show up on paydays and go to town days. Yes, go to town. Unreal. All right, let's finish our scroll here. We're right back where we started, and the flags are already blowing. Yes, I'm leaving them tangled up so they don't self-destruct. Oh, wait, that'll be me. Tonight we have water so we can have the local ladies over for a bath. Yes, bath and treat night. Well, I need somebody at my age to scrub my back because I can't reach. Oh, my shoulder. All right, let's get going. Here comes the boss. We got the big trip into WHO-ville.
Friday morning in WHO-ville. It's almost 8 a.m. and look at that sunrise. We actually have some color this morning. It is still pretty cloudy out here and there's a bit of a wind. That's my door behind me. You can hear it blowing in the wind. This is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's -3 degrees Celsius, which is 26 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. Looks like it's going to be another windy day, so let's head inside, let the dogs out, and make breakfast. Just after 8:30 and I finished up breakfast. I got the quad out and I'm waiting for my dad to bring the water truck, so I'll get a little video when he shows up. Almost 9 a.m. My dad just dropped the water truck off. It'll take about 2 hours to fill depending on the water pressure in WHO-ville. Now I'll head back inside and get a fire going. I was actually getting a fire going before my dad showed up, but he came a little early. Now let's head back inside. On my way back inside, it looks like my dad brought Brad with us. He finally made an appearance, but he'll stay in the truck to watch it to make sure no one steals the 39. Now let's head down to the basement and get a fire going. Just after 9 a.m. and I'm down in the basement getting a fire going. Look at that, nice and toasty warm. Maybe I'll get some hot dogs and come down for a weenie roast. Now let's head upstairs and let the dogs in. Then in 2 hours, I'll let my dad know when the water's done. "10:30 and the water just finished, so I messaged my dad so he can come with the quad. Then he'll take the 39 back to the kingdom. Not sure if I have to go back with him, but I guess we'll find out when he shows up." Just after 10:30 and my dad made it back with the quad. Now he'll take the water truck and Brad to the kingdom, and I'll go back to the kingdom at 1 p.m. Hopefully he can get out. I kind of dug my little trench there, so it's a little hard for him to get through. Well, my dad made it out of the yard, but I had to put some blocks down and push on it so he could get out. My trench is a little too deep. At least we know for next time we have to put some more blocks down. Good thing it's only once a month he does water, so the next time he comes to get a load of water, this should all be filled in with snow in theory. Now let's head inside and stock up the fire. Then at 1 p.m. or 2, I'll head to the kingdom.
Okay, made it back to the kingdom, no problem. The roads are sure icy into WHO-ville, but I had no problem because I don't have anti-lock brakes. That ABS crap that controls everything. So what I was doing is using the emergency brake or the park brake on the back, pulling the lever, keeping my foot off the brake because I don't want the front wheels to lock up. I was able to come down the slippery hill down to the tracks and turn no problems. Yes, everybody else was sliding according to the tracks. So here we are pumping off the water from WHO-ville. Yes, fish have sex in it and you can smell the chlorine because we've been using rainwater for so long that we really notice that chlorine. So also too, we're pumping it from the tank here into the shop. I don't know if we got enough talent. All right. So we are pumping it into the shop and then up to the house. So the tank will be full for bath night tonight. Hopefully the local ladies come over to wash my back and they're wearing matching underwear. So it's not my lucky day because they planned it. All right. So Brad came to WHO-ville with us. And then once Johnny G showed up with the beer truck, he was running late today. The new hire Brad disappeared. Yes, he probably went to help Johnny G unload the beer in hopes of a broken case or reward for helping. You never know with that guy. New hire shows up on payday to get paid and then disappears. Oh well. Let's get this water pumped off and then it'll be lunchtime. Okay, lunchtime in the kingdom and it's freaking windy out here. But the staff and I will be doing firewood today. That way we're ready. Utilize this warm weather to have some firewood ready. All right, so we parked the 39 Chevy back in the lineup, worshiping the gods of sun. Yes, facing south, so when the snow comes and the sun comes out, it'll melt the snow off the windshield and then we can drive to town. Oh, well. All right, let's go burn some lunch in the microwave.
12 p.m. and I'm just getting ready to make lunch. Sure is windy out here right now. The sun is also trying to make an appearance, but it's pretty cloudy, so let's head inside, let the dogs out and make lunch. I think I'm going to have smokies today. Almost 1 p.m. and I'm just finishing up lunch. This is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's 3 degrees Celsius, which is 37 degrees Fahrenheit. We even had the feels like on the bottom. It is still pretty windy out there and the sun went away. So let's head inside, let the dogs back in. Then at 2 p.m. I'll go up and do mail, then head over to the kingdom and see what we're doing today. Almost 2 p.m. and I'll head up and do mail, then go over to the kingdom and see what my dad's up to. Pretty sure we are doing firewood today. He asked me to bring the saw from the basement back to the kingdom, so I'm sure it has something to do with firewood. Now let's get going. Just after 2 p.m. and I made it to the kingdom. There was nothing in the mail today. Looks like we are going in behind the house and filling up some more of these totes here out of the long log trailer that's back there. My dad's already back there with the mini, so let's head over and see what he's doing. In behind the house now, and I had to go get one of the small trailers so we can load some kindling in it to mix with our green trees that we've been getting the last couple days since it's not burning very fast. So we're going to mix this stuff in so it's an even burn. Now I'll give my dad a hand. We each have a bin. This stuff is pretty small. We've already picked through it a few times, so all the big stuff is mostly out of it, but we're going to fluff it up and continue pushing it back this way so we can empty out the trailer. Just after 3 p.m. we almost got this whole thing emptied out. I'm pretty sure we're just going to empty it completely out, so tomorrow, the next day, we can head down to the wood pile and fill it again. There's not much left other than the little kindling parts. Now my dad will attempt to climb up into the trailer. Looks like he had no problem, a little bouncy, but now he'll pull everything back so we can make a little ramp. 3:30 and I just made my dad a coffee, and while I was doing that he got in the Mini and now is pulling everything back. So he's gonna pull back, we'll pick through, he'll pull back some more, and then we'll get this last little bit off the trailer. 4:30 and we are officially done unloading the long trailer. Looks a lot cleaner. We will be bringing it around to the shop so we can put some air in the 2 tires on the one side, and it looks like these tires need some air too, but we'll be doing that tomorrow. Now let's strap everything down and head back to the shop. Just after 4:30 and I got everything strapped down. I'm going to leave the saw here and the pails. Just after 4:30 I got everything strapped down. Now this will head over to the shop so my dad can mix it in with all of his big green trees. The saw and the totes will end up into the hose shack because I'm sure we'll be using them tomorrow. My dad's going to put the Mini away, so let's go around to the shop. Almost 5 p.m. We just got the trailer up beside the shop. We had to bring the quad in and park it this way, then unhook the trailer and hand bomb it over there, but at least it's by the shop so my dad can mix everything. Look what we found in the log pile. And this is a little watch right here. It's pretty cool. Who knows how old that is? But I'll take it home and wash it up and see what it says. 5 p.m. and I'm officially done in the kingdom, so I'll grab my dog treats and head on back into WHO-ville and do the weather. Look at that nice sunset. It's getting dark already. Almost 5:30 and I just made home from the kingdom and put the quad away. This is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's 5 degrees Celsius, which is 41 degrees Fahrenheit. We even had the feels like on the bottom. It was a pretty nice day out there. The wind did pick up towards the end, but as you can see, it is already dark out. So let's head inside, let the dogs out, make supper, and end my day.
Okay, 5:30 in the kingdom and we're short minutes for the video. Yeah, so we're not going to grab some short films and call it good. So I'll come out here and explain. So this morning when I talked about the 39 Chevy here, look at that. I'm holding a flashlight. Can you see that, Les Nessman? Ooh, I have the power of the light. All right, so the 39 Chevy, we have the brakes. The brake system has drastically changed, yes, from when it came out in 1939, because they did things differently back then, but we improved it. All right, let's walk over to the 38 GMC because somebody took the fender off. All right, so here's the 38 GMC, and it's very simple. All right, they have the master cylinder on the, let's see if we got enough talent here. Oh, tight from being new. Yeah, all right, there we go. Hopefully nobody's afraid of the dark. All right, so under there, in that hole, ooh, and an eye. All right, under that hole is the master cylinder. That's where you push the brake pedal down over here, and that's the master cylinder. So then they run the line across the cross member, and it comes out, oops, right underneath there, okay, right where the gas line and everything meets with the brake lines here. All right. See if we can peek in there. I don't know, can't really see. All right, it's either this or nothing for minutes. Yes, but everybody has to have a nap. So what they do is they divide it. The back brakes go that way, and then it goes to the center of the rear end, and it's divided equally to each side of the back rear end for the brakes. Then it came from the front to the front. All right, so they would stop at this wheel here. Yes, right here. Tee off to break this wheel, and then send everything over to the other side and stop the circuit. Yes, so the front brakes never had equal, ooh, better bring the light back. It never had equal pressure on the thing, so the wheel would lock up all the time. One wheel would lock up, okay? So today, driving in the rain or that icy conditions, my front brakes weren't locking up because we put the divider. See that down there? All right, so that divides the hydraulic pressure from the master cylinder, divides it equally between the front brakes. Yes, It only took me 30 years to figure it out. All right. So we upgraded all the trucks to have the divider. Yes, the divider there versus going from to this wheel and then to the other wheel. Yes. So then we got full brake control and they brake equally. Yes, equally. So a lot of people argue with me and say that the old system worked. No. I drive around in the snow and have fun in the snow, do everything in the snow, and I know all about one wheel locking up. And then they say, oh, you got grease and everything on your shoes. No, these are brand new shoes, got relined, everything's brand new, and it's still locked up. So we had to learn. So we learned about dividing the hydraulic pressure from the master cylinder, divided equally to the front wheels, okay? All right, let's go in the shop. Okay, we're now in the shop, and the 38 Maple Leaf has been divided the same way too. I don't know if we can see it. Ooh, the shadow nose. The shadows. You can see the hoses down there. And everything has the same brake lines. Yes. One rubber hose fits everything. We put the connectors on the outside of the frame because the factory had them on the inside. So it was just a pain in the ass. So we made everything easier. Because you got to remember, I'm going to own these things for a long time. And we got to think of the people who purchase this after my estate sale. So these ones here, the trucks at the V8s are running the Chevy master cylinder. They're a little large, but we're into the hot rodding the old school way. You go to the auto wrecking yard. Oh, wait, that was us. And you mount on the master cylinders, okay? So that's how you do it. So we didn't want any of the brake lines or anything or master cylinders underneath. If it's an original truck with a 6-cylinder, it still has it underneath. So all the V8 powered trucks have the new style master cylinder. And it's dual, so you have front brakes, back brakes, okay? Because you got to remember, we're going faster with the V8 than we do with the 6-cylinder. All right, so this is what we did back here. This is the 46. All right, same flex hose. One truck fits all, and there's the 2-speed rear ends. Yes, you can shift the 2-speed, so you can go faster and faster. All right, so we got the, I don't know if we can see it. Look at that, I have talent. We have it nicely done, all flowed out. Tried to get the brake lines the same length because we want equal pressure to each wheel. All right, so that's working out very well. I'm not sure if we explained it well or everybody got more confused, but that's okay. Have a drink. Okay, it was a busy day today going into WHO-ville, and you know, the new hire Brad wasn't much help. He disappeared to help I guess he went to help Johnny unload the beer. All right, yes, Johnny G. All right, so I got this laid out. I promise you guys I'd explain. All right, so we went to the trailer 1, which is now a farther walking distance from what it used to be. We found the fittings, yes, but we didn't have a correct one over here. We had to reduce it down. But that's okay. We'll get we won't get docked on the car shows because we have the wrong fitting in order. Yeah, right. We don't go to car shows or we don't go to hot rod events. Yeah, they hate me. I found that out. I grew up in the hot rod world, and then when I turned into an adult and took my own 37 Dodge hot rod truck, they failed it immediately on a Manitoba or a safety, so I could drive in their events, but they had to pass the Manitoba safety. So now, what, almost 40 years later, they still hate me. Oh well. Okay, so here we go. This will come off the top line, going to the heater off the motor. So that's a 5/8 hose fitting. Quick couple in, and then we have our hydraulic hose fittings. Okay, so there's the hydraulic hose fittings over there, and we found out that these are the only ones that we have in stock that fit this colored hose. I think it's blue. I think the staff said blue one time. Yeah, that's blue. If it's not blue, leave him a note in the comments. But I'm colorblind, so it's gray. All right, so we have the gray hose, and it'll fit nicely into here. And then we come up to here, and then we use some of this 1-inch heater hose. Yes, I think it's blue. Gray. It's gray again. So then we go from here to here, and then we come out of here, and then head up to the heater that's in the welding sleigh. Yes. So then from the welding sleigh heater, which is over there, we come back around. Same thing here. Boom, boom, boom. A hydraulic hose thing. Reduce it down. Quick couple. All right, so we got them backwards. Yes. So these two here are on the heater hose of that vehicle. So when they're not coupled into the, how would you say, the heater and the welding sleigh, these go together like that. So we have heat in the truck, and so we're not losing any antifreeze out of the heater and the welding sleigh, we couple them together, eh? So that's pretty smart thinking on my part, I think. I'm not sure. Okay, they're forecasting snow for us on Saturday, so we dragged everything in. We have all our, how would you say, fire material. Yes, our wood burning stuff. All right, but there's no way we could afford to go and cut trees down in the forest, pay the cutting permit fees, own the chainsaw, fight with the chainsaw, gas up the chainsaw, how would you say, abuse the chainsaw, then go see Dr. Fraser Crane because the chainsaw didn't start and how it caused us grief. So this is the best way we figured it out. We're cleaning up the environment. We're cleaning up this yard because we have all these freaking core boxes. You know, that's a mess. Everybody else would have bulldozed it in a pile. How would you say, lit a match and called it good. Yes, but we do things differently. We're going to heat the shop for the next 20 years with all these core boxes and our root balls. I think we're the only one that goes out and brings home the root balls. Everybody else leaves them behind. Oh, wait. They have a chainsaw so they can cut the tree down in the forest, leave the root ball behind. But we have a mini hoe. We just bring everything. All right, so we can cut this stuff up. All right, we went into a different air pressure system. This is the same wood from yesterday. It's the crapo stuff. We're mixing in with core boxes and other accelerants, and it's burning nice. Can you feel the heat there, Les Nesman? Yes, we got it turned right down sort of thing, and it's burning nice, so we're very pleased. All right, let's go check on the flags. I think we have enough minutes for everybody to have a good nap. Okay, just about 6 o'clock in the kingdom, and we had a good day. Went to WHO-ville, got the water, we got some firewood, we emptied the long trailer. Yes, everybody was worried about that. Yes, we would have forgot about it, but we got it done. Yes, these little things, it's all part of living remote. Now, if I lived in the south and it was my, how would you say, use my welding tickets to earn a living, I'd be at home at 4 o'clock, you know, drinking beer, working on the hot rod in the shop. Plus, I'd have a wife and all the kids, and I'd live happily ever after and mow my grass 3 times a week. But not. Nope, I'm at the end of the world, living the good life and relaxed and enjoying myself as the king of obsolete, 5-star Amazon author and YouTube influencer. No, it's our channel. We all influence each other. We're all sharing the knowledge. That's why we are the learning channel. All right, let's go walk the dogs, drink some beer, and make a video. It is a Friday night. Talk to you later.